Yo, 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 what's good, everybody? This your boy JTL, aka Out from the No 18, aka Big Out. Back with another one for y'all. So, y'all see the title Men Trick Women. And we had somebody who played somebody else's video said men will switch up when they feel you are trapped. So, let's see what she got to say.
As someone that has been married and divorced 3 times, I'm gonna let you know right now that
Ooh, off the rip, that's a problem. Married and divorced 3 times? When y'all hear a man or a woman say that, you go ahead and start answering questions. But let's go.
the switch up is absolutely real. You are not imagining things, okay? There are a few breaking points, if you will, where men will switch up in a relationship. And I'm gonna give you a list of them. Number one, when you become exclusive. That period of time when you cut off all of your other prospects, the men that you are dating or entertaining, and no, I'm not talking about sex for you men in the back. I'm talking about getting to know people, and now you decide that you're going to be exclusive with this one person.
But my question would be, did that guy cut off his prospects? Is that woman making sure that he's been exclusive too? That's a question you should ask, ladies.
It is not uncommon for them to then switch up. Once where they were trying their hardest, they're spending time with you, they're bringing flowers and stuff. Now he's got you, and he doesn't have to worry about that. So that's a very common point that they will switch up. Next,
and then let's not forget, women would switch up once they get you locked down, and whereas she was being nice and friendly and cooperative and submissive, and you can get some a lot of times, then next thing you know, a woman would switch up and not give you none no more, not be nice as much no more because you done fell in love.
Next one is when you move in or if you move location. So like cross the country to be with a man. Now you're in his house. Now you are isolated from your friends and from your family or from your roommates. And sometimes if an abuser is going to start abusing you, it could happen at that point.
And then let's not forget, if y'all move somewhere else and he's no longer around his friends and family. So yeah, he's giving up stuff too. And what if she becomes abusive? He ain't got nobody to turn to either.
The next one, a lot of us know all too well, and that's when you become pregnant. Sometimes it takes you to become pregnant for you to see the real side of somebody come out. Now he sees you as damaged goods, and he can do whatever he wants to you, because in his mind, nobody else is going to want you in this condition.
Or when the woman gets pregnant, she may switch up and start being a bleh, because she feels my body goes through all these emotions and all of these changes. So when I act like a bleh, he better be understanding. Yeah, okay.
Now he can drop the mask and he thinks that you can't get away.
Or she does the same thing, because if he does try to get away, child support.
Get anywhere. The next one is marriage. Now he's got you locked down, sis. You got his last name. You're legally bound to him.
And he's legally bound to her.
He thinks he's in control. Mix that legal.
She thinks she's in control.
Paperwork with that Christianity mindset of, I'm the leader of the family. You must do what I say, and all those.
Or a woman will say, he that findeth a wife findeth a good thing. Yeah, it goes both ways.
Additional roles, and that switch up can be real severe.
Yeah, fellas, it can be real severe.
Another point where that mask can fall off is if it's not when you're pregnant, when you actually have that child. Now all of a sudden he's not coming home and he's not, participating in the everyday rigors of raising that child.
And she no longer cares about you. It's only about the child. Then she uses the child as an excuse, even though he might be helping with the child.
Changing any diapers. He's left you to do it all, sis.
Yeah, because she may not want you to help do a damn thing. You ain't worth a damn. She's the mother. She knows everything.
He went from once a very helpful man to now you're feeling like a single mom in your own relationship or in your own marriage.
Or he was trying to do everything and then you pushed him away or ran away, and now you're making it seem like you're a single mom or you're the only one in that marriage. But now he's by himself in a relationship.
And lastly, if you lose your income, this can also coincide with, having a baby or becoming pregnant.
Or if he loses his income, let's go there.
Now his master's drop and he's turned controlling because
Or because she got the money, she turned controlling.
he thinks that you can't go anywhere, you can't do anything for yourself.
Now she thinks you can't go anywhere, you can't do anything for yourself.
And you have to ask him for money.
And you have to ask her for money.
Stay vigilant, ladies, and be prepared to leave at any point of time that they switch up on you.
Stay vigilant, man. Be ready. Fuck that. Be careful about who you even get with. This is how I'm going to break the game down to everybody. No, I'm talking for my fellas, definitely. But ladies, if y'all want to pick up game, pick up game. The bullshit here is these older women, older modern women like this, like Pink Book Lester says, these alley cats, they give young ladies bad advice. She has been married and divorced 3 times. Look at her face. She don't even look like a nice person. She look like she bitches and complains. Talk shit. Thinks she all that with all that weave in her head. Makeup all on her face. She look like she thinks she's the bomb. But she ain't talking about nothing about what women do. And forget all that. Bad advice is bad advice. She's not telling women to watch out for the signs of what type of man that could turn into this because she didn't pay attention. She probably was worried about because how he looked, how tall he was, or how much money he had, or how many women wanted him. And I could change him. She didn't pay attention to the red flags. She didn't pay attention to the fact that with all these women around, he too friendly with all these heifers in his face. She ain't paying attention to the fact that with all the money that he got, he probably only worried about spending money on himself. Or he might trick on her just to throw her off guard. She ain't paying attention to the fact that he might be a vain dude because bad bitches want raw niggas. She's not giving no signs of nothing to be careful about. All she's doing is teaching women to be afraid of men. Scarcity. That's all she's trying to teach women to do. So they'll be alley cats and for the streets like her. Ain't no telling how high her body count is by now. Women have to be careful about listening to females like that. I'm throwing y'all a bone. Because really, man, I tell you all the time to be careful about certain red flags in a woman. Don't even worry about just because she's cute and attractive. Worry about how she moves, who she dealing with, the way she talks, what's her mindset. Before you even worry about taking her out on a date. Before you even worry about trying to get serious with her. If y'all just messing around. Know how to keep your boundaries so it don't go further than that. Not all this chill time like y'all in a relationship. If that's what y'all both agreed upon. But she not teaching women nothing. And men do it too. I done had to holler at some homies. Like, hey, be careful about that teaching your daughter to be independent and not need no man. Because if you want your daughter to be with a man in a marriage, unless you want her to be a daughter wife, you teach her to watch out. Because I tell my dogs, if you can't teach your daughter to deal with a man like that, like you, then that means you teaching her a scarcity mindset because you know you ain't shit. You got to wake up and become a better man so you'll be a better example for your daughter and you wouldn't mind her dealing with a guy that's like you. But since these hyenas don't want to teach these young ladies that's why everything is messed up. They keep talking about a man switching up or a man leaving. We already know the stats. Especially black women. They leave 8 times out of 10 in marriages. Not the man. So why are we teaching women to be afraid when we see what the numbers is? You can say cheating. You can say not taking care of. You can say putting his hands on her, no preacher. You can say all of that. But that's not the only reason why marriages break up. They don't show you about the numbers about women who get education or got more money leaving a man or trying to see if the grass is green on the other side. They teaching women to be for the streets, be thoughts. So if women want to listen to that, fine, go ahead. Think she telling the truth. Think she singing the gospel, Fred Hammond. Go ahead, do that. But you're going to always be by yourself. And that's what you work for. Real shit. This your boy JTL, a.k.a. Out from the North 18. You know how we do it. Holla at your boy. Make sure y'all like, share, and definitely make sure y'all subscribe. I'm out. Chip.